The girl who didn't dress bright in the dark. She always liked to look her best, so didn't wear a nice bright vest or any clothing that was bright when she was out at nearly night. But traffic couldn't see her, see. And now she isn't so trendy. A car drove right into her guts and covered her with bruisey cuts.
The service that is trying to sell is the Road Safety Rules and Services. The company Think released this advert in June 2010. The technical codes that this advert covers are the use of the logo on the screen and the use of the camera shots of the main characters. Also, it has covered a narrative code which shows a solution to everyday people's problems. For example, getting hit by a car, which could be fixed by the specific rules and regulations of this advert. The conventions that this advert takes is the likes of small print text at the bottom of the screen to cover legal sides. It also has music which adds more effect about how the characters are feeling during the situation. The form that this advert takes is a standalone, realist and animation, and it fits into these specific forms because it happens in real life and everyday scenarios. Also, it fits into animation because it is cartoon related with the use of a cartoon girl. And finally, it takes the form of standalone because it is a one-off advert with no follow-up adverts. The persuasive technique that this advert takes is solution to a problem, as it shows that the girl who got hit by a car could have been saved if she followed these rules and regulations and wore a high visibility jacket. The demographics that this advert fits into is male and female and aged from 18 to 99, and this is because it is an everyday thing which is offered to everyone, and this is because everyone needs to follow these specific rules to stay safe while crossing the roads. Also, the lifestyles and interests that it fits into is any lifestyle interest because, like I've already mentioned, it's something for everyone and anyone. The socio-economic group that this advert targets is probably around groups A all the way down to E, and this is because it's a set of rules that you should follow, and it's not a brand/product that is only specific to certain groups, so therefore it can appeal to everyone because everyone is in need of safety no matter what group they fit into. The psychographics that this advert fits into is basically everyone because there is no specific type of personality, value, lifestyle, attitude or interest that you need to have to be interested in road safety. However, it is hard to comment on what category it fits into for Maslow, as it is an advert that is specifically made to show you the dangers of not having any road safety. The advert starts off with very low-key lighting to signify that the character is down and unhappy about the current situation. However, the longer that the advert goes on, the more high-key the lighting gets, as the character is now finding a solution to her problem and is becoming happier about the whole situation. This is a similar situation with the colours, as they start off very dark and gloomy like blacks and greys, and as the advert goes on they change to more bright, happy colours like reds, greens and blues and yellows. And this is to show that the character is now feeling a lot happier about herself and the situation she could have been in if she avoided the car. The setting is very similar to the whole way through, as it is contrasting what could have happened in two different scenarios. Also, it shows this setting in two different colours, for example, dark and gloomy when she is showing us the bad side of the scenario, and then on the other hand, bright and joyful colours when she's showing us the happier side of the scenario. And this setting is just like a curbside just down a cartoon street. It is very hard to comment on the costume, hair and makeup, and this is because it only focuses on one character throughout, and this character is cartoon. However, it does show that when she was hit by the car, her hair and clothes were all ripped and she was very bruised. However, when she avoided being hit by the car, her clothes and hair were all nice and intact. The position of the character is very important in this advert, and this is because it helps show the viewers how bad the character's problem is and how once it gets sorted it becomes a much more happy place. However, there isn't much besides the main character in this advert, so therefore it's hard to comment on the other objects within the frame. The facial expressions of the main character change drastically from the outset and to the end, and this is because in the beginning she is very unhappy, and you can tell this through her gloomy face and slouched body. And then towards the end, when she is upright and perky with a happy face, you can tell because of her seeing the better side of the scenario. This advert has a variety of different camera shots, but the most frequent is the close-up, and this is because it shows the facial expressions of the girl, and this makes it easier to see the changes from her being sad and down at the beginning to happy and courageous at the end. However, it also has a variety of other shots, including mid-shots and long shots. The sound that is in this advert is visible on the screen through things such as the rain, the passing cars, and also the voices of people who are walking past. There is also some music which has been implied into the advert, which is made to appear the non-diegetic sound, which is easily noticeable, so therefore it's difficult to comment on. There isn't any specific editing on this advert, so therefore I can't comment on how it is edited.
And covered her with bruisey